Man, we got Baylo in the building. What's that word, my guy?
What's good?
How you feeling, man?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, so you King Von's first cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, like, what was it like growing up and all that? Like, I want to hear that. You know, I seen you talk about it before, but I want to hear, like, you know, over here for this audience, you know?
You said what was it like growing up?
Yeah, like, what was it growing up? I saw you talk about it before, you know?
Shit, it was like everybody else's childhood shit. We used to get into some shit, fighting, all type of shit. We grew up on 78th and Wildcott. We went to Clairvaux Elementary School. Then we moved. We ended up moving to the suburbs and shit like that. But pretty much, yeah. I mean, everybody else's childhood.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it ain't really like that though. You saying that because you from the rack, but everybody ain't from the rack who gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what was it? What was like some of the you coming outside as a short? You said y'all was on 70 out the walk and walk.
So look, yeah, we was on 78th and Wildcott. I used to fight.
Like?
He used to fight, but like after we moved to the suburbs, he he started doing his own thing and shit like that. So I was always damn near in the house when we moved to the suburbs. He was outside fighting, always in some shit, always getting the police called on him from his mama because he fighting somebody or he pulling off his mama car and shit like that. So but me, shit, I was just a lookout for him basically in the house, like let me know if my mama wake up, you know, shit like that. That's what I was, you know, I was in the house with his little sisters and brothers and shit for him. But,
for sure. For sure. But so what hood is that on 78th and Walcott? That's a hood over there or that's just neutral?
It's Terradome.
That's the Terradome?
Yeah, well, we from Terradome and we from Killer Ward, so yeah.
So is that two different hoods or is Terradome within Killer Ward?
It's two different hoods, but
okay.
it's in the middle. Both of my people, all my people is from both, like, it's like 5 blocks. So all my people is from mainly over there. So yeah, down the street from where we at.
For sure. So you said growing up over there was smooth. Y'all went to elementary school and shit over there. Like you say, then y'all moved to the suburbs. At what age did y'all move to the suburbs?
Like 13.
So y'all like teenagers.
Like 13, yeah. Like 13.
Yeah, so y'all already seen a little bit of deal. Y'all already, you know, badass little kids, probably about 13 in the rack.
Yeah, see, I was, we all moved to the suburbs when he older than me, so I was like 12, but we moved, I stayed out there for about a year, then I moved to Minnesota. And I came back like 2 to 3 years later, or whatever. Like, I'll be back and forth, but I came back 2 to 3 years later. And then that's when he had moved back. He had went to school, he went to high school in the suburbs, then he ended up transferring, going back to high school in the city. He went to Hyde Park.
Yeah.
So
I saw you say when you was growing up with him, y'all used to think he was like a little screw to family and shit. But then when he grew up, you said he kind of settled out. But
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For me, I'm on the outside looking in. It seemed like he still was a little cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like. But what was it that changed in him from when he was a shorty to when he was grown that y'all seen? You know, that you were speaking on.
What changed?
Yeah, because you had spoke on, you get what I'm saying? You spoke on when he was a shorty, you said he was a little loose screw, but when he grew up, he kind of grew out of it. I saw you spoke on that before. But I'm thinking like, shit, his ass still was a piece of work. I don't know though, but that's why I want to get your take. You know what I'm saying? What you seeing?
I mean,
you know?
Shit, I don't know. He always basically been the same that he is now. And people see on the outside looking in, you don't know how people really is. You just go off what you see, what you hear, and you know, music of course. But in reality, that ain't the type of person he is. Shit like that. Don't get me wrong. Me and him stay fighting. All type of shit. He stayed fighting people. He always in some shit. Whether he, you know, pulling off it, like I said, he used to take his mama car, all type of shit. He always was in some shit. But I mean, he was just a hothead even when we was kids. Like he had like a little ankle problem back then.
And when he got older, you think that he calmed that down, or
he calmed down a lot. But the thing is, once you get mad, he back on that same shit. But I feel like that's half of our family though. So, like, I think me and him had a fight when he first got out of jail.
Damn, like when he got out for that, when he got on before he got on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what y'all was fighting for?
We were fighting because I was on his Twitter and I was playing on his Twitter chain. It was just some petty shit. I was changing his profile picture because you know I made all his social medias. I made his Twitter. I made his Instagram. the Facebook he used to have, I made everything. So the page he got now, that was one of my old backup pages for my page.
Damn.
So yeah, I made it. So I'm like, Instagram live right now. So when you come out, you'll have, social media and stuff like that. But yeah, it was some petty shit.
Yeah.
Because of his sister.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna get into that. I wanna ask you some questions about that because you like, it's a lot of little shit, that you spoke on about that. We gonna get into that. But okay, but growing up though, so y'all first cousins. I grew up with some of my cousins like that in the household, So it's like I know how it's kind of like we grew up like that. Y'all kind of like brothers and sisters. Well, it's like that for my family.
That's why people don't understand.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a cousin. Y'all don't get. Well,
I'm speaking for me and my cousin. My cousin is I don't want to say her name on here, but
right.
We was close like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like we like sisters and brothers. So it's like I'm pretty sure y'all growing up like bros.
Back then the grandmas had all the grandkids, so it's like we all grew up in the same household. We have birthday parties at her house in the basement. Back then, we ain't have to do all that shit for birthday parties. We got the little juices, the hot dogs, chips, and the clown comes to the house. That's the parties we had back then in the basement, shit like that. Shit. So we had all the grandkids had birthday parties that we all raised together. So that's why I don't be knowing what these fans be talking about. Like, I don't know if it's just a Chicago thing or is it's everywhere else, but how we doing in Chicago, I don't know. Like grandmas be having their grandkids, so it's like
first cousins is like siblings.
It's like siblings. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and so I go hard for all my siblings though. I mean, my siblings, my cousins, whatever. So it's the same thing. People just don't understand. It's just different when you famous or they on the outside looking in. We don't see you, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay. So he a teenager. Like you say, he was a little hothead or whatever. Like. I heard like some of the females, they say he a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen like me and them say he a sweetheart. Other like, you know what I mean? They say he like coming to what's her name? The one that this girl Queen Vine. What's her name? Asian doll. Yeah, she said that too. So it's like I heard other. So it's like he get the exterior of people thinking like, oh, he just a savage or a demon or whatever. But then you got another side to him. So like, when did you see that he had that other side to him, that serious side? You get what I'm saying? Like, when did you first realize that? Like, damn, you know what I mean?
Like I said, it wasn't really no change. It's like the way we grew up, like, we used to, fight. Like, he had anger problems then. Like, when I say anger problems, I mean, like, he had, like, a temper tantrum. Like, he was, like, a little bad kid. The bad kids that be having, like, silver teeth and shit now. He ain't had silver teeth. I'm just saying. He was, like, a bad kid like that. But it's crazy. He was the first, my grandma's first grandchild to go to college.
I didn't go to college?
Yeah, I didn't go to college. He went to college. But he went to college, all type of shit. So he was on the baseball team. But yeah, growing up, it was just like, she had a temper problem. Like he the type, like, say for instance, I want to go to the candy store now, type shit like that. Like them little white kids that be throwing tantrums, shit like that. But
they used to let him get that off though in the hood. Like they used to be whipping him and shit.
His mama used to keep him. He used to have he used to be the kid with gold earrings, a gold, what's them the things called, them gold chains back then. He used to have jewelry like then. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you sport. We have to realize, we be having conversation. I'd be like, I just thought about it. You spoiled him because he used to have the new Jordans, gold jewelry, all type of shit back then. So, I mean, I had the new Jordans, but my mom ain't put me on no jewelry. Yeah. New Averex coats and shit, but he had all that shit, but he was spoiled. So, if he don't get his way and shit like that, he have a little tantrum. He'd be, So, we ain't had no, like, hard upbringing. We ain't had no real, like, struggling like that, so.
Okay, so the loyalty about him, that's what I want to speak on. So everybody, some people would say like he aggressive, or he got he throw temper tantrums, he got a little anger problem, whatever. But a lot of people speak on his loyalty as well. Mm-hmm. Did you see that early on, like being, close to him? You know what I mean? Loyalty? Like a brother. Yeah, how loyal he is.
Yeah. See, that's why I said people. You don't know how. You don't know on the outside looking in. You don't really know. People don't know things until you got to actually be in the inside. That he ain't selfish at all. I could say he ain't selfish at all. He used to ask, like people used to send him, he used to have commissary and shit, people sending hella money, but he used to ask, like, damn, like, when I used to be on the phone and shit like that, I'd be saying shit because I ain't had shit at the time, whatever like that. So I'm like, he used to be like, damn, you want me to send you some shit off my, like, I didn't even know you could do that, send shit off your books. I'm like, no, motherfucker, sending shit to you, what you sending, shit like that. That's the type of person he is. But, yeah, when he got out of jail and shit like that, he be making sure people good. Like a booster, like, I ain't gonna say no name, boosting him clothes because he had just got out. He giving shit away to certain people. And it's like, I'm like, damn, you just got out, look out for you. So, but yeah, he'll give him the shirt off his back. That's how loyal he is.
Yeah, I heard other people say that too. Like, so you,
No, I'm dead ass, like for real.
Yeah.
And then now that he ain't here no more, I just realized I'm like, damn, a lot of people, him like, shit, even a lot of hoods.
Yeah.
So that's what I be thinking, because when I be going different places, I don't even be knowing certain people, but they be knowing me. They be like, yeah, you know, your you cool, your cut, I your cut, you know, we locked in. I don't even be knowing, but shit.
Yeah. So he had, oh shit, my fuck. So he had moved from the burbs. Y'all had moved to the burbs or whatever. Then eventually y'all got back to the city because he had ended up in like the Woodlawn area.
He went back.
Yeah. Oh, he went back.
He went back. Yeah.
So he went back with your family, or he just went back on his own? Because he was just short.
So after we moved to the suburbs, it was my grandma first. Then it was me and my mama and my brother. Then it was my auntie, and we had all moved. We moved with my grandma, and then when we moved my grandma, I think I want to say a couple months later, that's when, you know, his mama and, you know, they know they love family. They moved to their house. That's when my mama moved. A year later, she moved us to Minnesota, me and my brother. So then we moved back. That's when I forgot what grade I was in, damn. But we moved back. He had went to high school out here. I think he was a freshman. He had went to Thornwood. He went to Thornwood freshman year, and I think a little sophomore year. Then he ended up going to Hyde Park because he was getting in trouble and shit out here. I mean, out there. Mm. But his they had moved back. They had moved back to the not even like, I don't even know if that's considered the city. Damn near. But they moved. They moved, and then he still had people there, so he was going back like from the suburbs or back and forth to Parkway, shit like that. Mm. Damn, he grew up there, so we was raised. When I say raised, like on 78th, we was like I don't even know how to say it. So we was like kids, real shorties on 78th. Then from there, his mama moved from I'm saying shit all wrong. So we was on 78th. From there, like that's my 78th. Let me say it like this: 78th is my grandma's house. She had all her grandkids in there. My mama, me, we all back and forth over there. His mama ended up, when she was staying there, she found another place. The place she found was Parkway. So, that ain't far from 78th. So that's why I said we was going to Barton. So we back and forth from 70. Well, not we, but they back and forth from 63rd, 64th to 78th, 64th to 78th, then Barton down the street. So after that, I think they end up moving because they end up moving because Vaughn had he broke the gate over there. Something like he was doing a lot of shit over there, and so they said she had to go because he was terrorizing shit over there, shit up. So that's why they end up moving to the suburbs, and then.
When he moved to the O, he was bad as hell over there as young, and they eventually moved to the suburbs. But he used to just come back there.
He just go back, like, Mom, drop me off and shit like that. And she was like, I moved you out here, fuck you, why you ain't finna keep going back to forth to the city. So I moved you out here.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, he was going back like he wanted to be in the mix or something. Like I get it.
All these people, that's when the young guy. Everybody was Chief Keef, all type. Everybody was out. They was close. So that's when.
So when he first moved over there and stuff, you was in communication with him because you was hearing about him like getting in trouble and shit, and they moved to the suburbs. So it's like
me and him neck to neck in age. So that's like that cousin. Like we all, like I said, we all grew up together. But that's the cousin that like he just turned he finna turn 31 in August. Mm-hmm. I just turned 30 in March. So we like that. So, but yeah, that was like the favorite cousins growing up.
Yeah, like a brother. Yeah. So okay, so I'm saying though, but when he was over there, it was like a big story. We got a lot of sides of it. He even addressed it. I want to say he talked about it on the live. I want to say he put in a song. He was talking about a situation where he got jumped on a bus. Butter had put it out there. Butter said that he fought him one-on-one, but other people said that they jumped him on the bus on 63rd. Was that around the time when he first moved over there, or was that when he stayed in the suburbs and used to come back? Or you remember that?
That had to be around the time that he was going back and forth because he was in Hyde Park when that happened.
Yeah.
And Hyde Park was freshman. So
when that first happened, do you remember when that happened? Like, do you remember that story?
No, because there was a lot of fights. So I don't really remember that actually. I don't be knowing, like, I be knowing shit, but shit like certain events, like when say events, because he be rapping about a lot of shit. And the thing is about him and everybody, every other rapper, the shit don't be lies. The shit don't be made up. Like with some of the shit, but. What I mean by that is, I'm like, damn, he telling stories, but like he was like, I forgot the name of the song that he was talking about my grandpa that he was in. I'm like, he telling the real story about not our grandpa, my uncle, But yeah, he was telling a real story, and I'm like, damn, that shit raw, cause it's the truth, and shit like that.
Right, I get you.
Cause I keep saying grandpa. Our uncle used to do drugs and shit like that. He put it in the song. I forgot the name of the song though. Sky. What's the name of that? That ain't Sky.
Yeah, he was famous. He was. That was what really everybody tuned into his storytelling. You know what I'm saying? He had like that. His flow too, though. He had that storytelling, though. He'll take you on a little journey with his rap. His arm.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that song, you spoke about y'all uncle, y'all relative. You seen that it was like, damn, there's some reality to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. You know. So you know, Von, he got the legendary. You know, like, you know, the littest in the city. You can't even, you know what I mean? You can't deny it. You got people like Lil Jeff. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people say he tried to, you know, he like from his umbrella. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people say that, you know what I mean? So it's like, so when, like, with Von, like, I had saw a thing where you ain't like when Trap Law Ross made that documentary about him. You know what I'm saying? You had got it took down, they said.
Sure did.
You stood on it, yeah. So can I ask you, like, what really blew you about it? Like, was it that, Is it that it's a white dude out of town?
It's not even a racial thing. What it is like, first of all, he's not here to defend himself. That's number one. Number two is, my other family don't be on the internet going back and forth for nobody. I defend my family, so I'll be on the internet. So it's like, when I scroll down, I just start seeing shit. People sending me shit. And I'm like, you got some man out the country. Don't he live out the country or something?
Yeah, you sound like you from England or something.
Whatever he from.
I like that
you report, but the thing
is,
he's saying all this shit that you think is the truth and it's false. You don't know shit. That's what's crazy. When he was here, he said how many, like 10 murders or something like that. Which one have you been convicted for? If he was here, which one? Because shit was going back to 2012. So that means he started rapping in 2017, the end of 2017. What have you been convicted of? So you sitting there saying shit on the thing you know nothing about. You going to do your research. You act like you was in the trenches with them. You doing your research. You know, but you don't know shit. You don't know shit at all. You just make shit up. And then the thing is, people gonna say what they want to say. He say shit in the raps. Okay, we know that. But it's like, you don't know the truth for real. But you made you a bag off of it. Shit, you did a documentary. I got the first one took down. And after that, my people was like, just don't even say shit. Because all publicity is good publicity. Let them keep talking. Like, they gonna keep on streaming. Let them stream. Let them talk. Because you can't change it. They was like, and then I'll be reading the comments, they be like, how he trying to change shit that Von put out there for you? He saying shit in songs. I said, I get what y'all saying. we be having conversations. So I'm like, I get what they saying, but it's like, the type of person I am, I don't.
You just protect your brother.
I'll be forgetting that when I'm on the internet, like, ain't no winning on the internet when you going back and forth with people.
Nah.
Because I just know, like, the type of person I am, I speak up for people. He not here, so I'm speaking up. And that goes for anybody else. If somebody dogging my brother that died, I'm gonna speak up. But he wasn't convicted of none of that shit. And y'all, you putting that shit in a documentary. He got kids. Everybody got kids. Sorry for the people that died or whatever like that, but you can't just pin it on nobody. I don't give a what he said in songs. Them songs made him money.
No, I get what you're saying. You right about that.
I can drop a song right now. No, I ain't about that life. I could drop a song right now.
You can say anything.
Say anything in the song and it pop off and it blow up. Now it's like, you said that shit in your song, so you ain't living what you rap.
No, I get what you're saying. You're right about that. Just because you rapped about something, that don't
like
mean that
you don't know. It's like you don't even live in this country. Yeah. You doing your research, like, and then you think you spot home with something. You wrong.
Yeah, I think he just lacing it together. That's how I view it. But I feel like that when Von, you know, rest in peace to him. But I feel like if Von was still here, like Von had the energy where do you think he would have pushed peace if he would have still been here, like how people was trying to do? You think he would have did it?
I swear to God he would have.
Yeah. So talk about that, like something that people don't know that Von behind the scenes, because the Von we know, it'd be like, man, look, we don't for nobody.
That's what I'm saying. That's for an image, but he ain't. Yeah. That's not really what it is at all. Like, he didn't gave me advice on shit because I had problems with. I ain't gonna say no names. I had problems with certain people, trying to because I was trying to help my cousin be rapping. Von's little brother, he be rapping too, but he was rapping before Von, but he younger than him. So it was like I was asking him like, where you getting your beats from? Because we trying to get some beats and shit like that. He told me a certain person's name, and I was like, no, I don't with him or whatever like that. He said sometimes you got to put your pride, your feelings aside, and I still got the messages too. If you want to see him too. My shit go all the way back to 2017. So when I tell you I got receipts for everything, I mean that. Literally.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard losing people, man. I just lost somebody close to me growing like yesterday. I just went to the funeral and it's like you looking back on the messages like how is that? That's emotional. Like how is that holding on to the messages?
It's crazy
like,
because it like all my shit got deleted. My old phone got stolen when I was at a club. It was in a car. Somebody had went in the car and took it, and all my old messages in there. But I had iCloud, but for some reason, all my old messages popped back up in his phone. I want to say this year. And I don't want to sound crazy, but right before all that shit happened, when I did them on the interviews,
damn,
like it literally popped back up. And I'm scrolling through I'm seeing my shit going all the way back, and they think I'd be lying, but that's why I say I got receipts. I'm gonna show you too.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, so what? Like when you say you got receipts, like the fans challenge you a lot of shit.
They challenge me a lot, but I be going back and forth with them because I'm like, I'm not no celebrity. You're not gonna little boy me. You're not gonna hold me. I'm gonna go back and forth with you. I don't give a about no platform or nobody. I say anything, whatever I need to say, I'm gonna say that shit. I don't give a.
So it's like, I mean, I get that got to be draining. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to go back and forth.
It is. That's why I slowed down. I just ignore shit, certain shit.
Cause they gonna say what they gonna say. You just gotta let them rock out. Like I ain't gonna lie. Is like Von the most successful person in y'all family? Like, I mean, cause you know some people have like rich uncles or something that's like low key or something, but Von was rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? Was he the most successful?
Our granddad was rich, but he was stingy rich, so we wasn't seeing the rich. That's my grandma daddy.
Yeah,
but he the first. Yeah, just say he the first.
Especially the young one. Like,
yeah, just say we just gonna say he the first millionaire. We gonna say that.
Yeah. So how was that like watching him come up? Like, okay, he was in jail. Like, hold on, let's go there. He was booked. He was booked for a body or a couple bodies or whatever it was, or
a body and 2 attempts.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. So he looking at that. He been in jail a few times. You know, was it looking bleak? Everybody gonna have hope or whatever, but it was like, was it looking like, man, bro, this time it might be over with for cuz, you know what I'm saying? Or bro, you know, how was it looking, you know?
Honestly, that was my first time going through some shit like that because I was going back and forth, you know, to court. I was youngest. How old was I? That shit started in 2014? 2014. How old was I? 2014. I think I was 18, I think.
So you say you're a year older, so you was 19 probably?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
I bet.
So I was going back and forth to court and shit like that. I ain't had no car at the time. I was getting on the bus, using my friend's car while she at work. They, you know, so his mama had to work a lot, so she go up there when she can. You know, she's got other kids that she got to take care of. So she go up there when she can. She can't call off work. So I'm going to court. I'm seeing, you know, the public defender that we had. So we was, you know, the public defender was like, I was digging more than him was for like evidence saying that he wasn't there because I started his dreads. I twisted his hair. So I'm like, how did they saying this happen? I'm like, I'm an investigator because at this point I'm like, they saying this happened at this time, but I was retwisting his hair at this time. So how the this happened? And we was in Hazelcrest at this time. I went back. I came back to court with a folder, a little clear folder. I got tweets in there. I came back in there with a clear folder. He had tweets in there saying, I forgot he was tweeting something. I forgot what it said, but I know that location at the bottom so happened to say Hazelcrest, Illinois at a certain time. I'm like, I'm twisting his head at the time, so this happened at this time. So what's I finna say? So we going back and forth to court and shit like that. But at first,
you talking about how it was looking?
Yeah, how it was looking. It wasn't looking bad. Yeah. It was never really looking bad until we started hearing the judge saying shit like what he was facing. Because I think it was like over 100 years or something like that. But there was never no evidence or nothing like that. So that's why I went like I was. Of course, you got to keep your fingers crossed and shit like that. Like the day we was all in court, you know, the day he like a couple days before he got out. And that shit was scary because you don't know what the judge gonna say. But the whole time, what's it called? The jury?
Yeah, the jury.
I guess they the one.
The one that decides.
Yeah, they decided and shit like that. They were saying not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. So it's like we all in there crying, hugging, laughing, you know, and shit like that.
But going through the process, it's pressure. I
think it was 3.5 years. It was a long time. Too. Yeah, that was a long time.
So that's pressure. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pressure. So it's like. You don't know what to expect, and you don't know what's gonna be the outcome of something like that. So,
but y'all just stuck together as a family and just rolled it out. Yeah. What was Von demeanor though? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like he just took everything on the chin. With like we just rolled with the punches. That's how it seemed.
He did. That's crazy. You said that he did because I can't be in I can't be in jail a week, 2 weeks. I need my freedom. I'm sorry. I need my freedom. I don't know how he did it. He now I'm starting to see all these videos after he died from jail fighting and shit like that, and that's why he was always in the hole when he couldn't call and shit like that, because I see these fight videos and shit like that now. But he said I was in the hole for 30 days and shit like that. But shit, he ain't sound like he was stressing about shit. Only thing he used to do is like call me, have me try to call the guys and shit like that and tell me, tell them he need this and this and this, let's come up. Because the first year we was all coming up with some money for a lawyer. We was trying to come up, and then I think that was the first year. The first year we tried to come up with some money for a lawyer. I think it was over $100,000 some dollars, 200,000, something like that. I forgot how much it was. It was a lot of money and shit like that. I'm like, wait, shit, what you want me to do? Shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm 8. Like, I wasn't working, I wasn't doing. But so what? I don't know. Like, so he told me to hit up the guys. He told me to hit Durk up. Hit Durk up for him on his Twitter, shit like that. They on 3-way. He told me, he said Durk had a watch for me to sell, try to sell his watch for him, shit like that. It was I think it's called a Breitling or something. I forgot what it was called, something like that. But I still got it on my Facebook, picture of the watch. But we was trying to get it off and shit like that, like sell a watch and shit like that. We was basically just trying to
raise the money,
yeah, shit like that. Cause shit, times was hard, but but yeah, I mean, other than that, shit, he kept a good spirit with it. He wasn't really stressing about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did that surprise y'all how you just chill with shit? Like, you know what I mean? Or is it like, man, what's wrong with you? Like, how y'all be feeling about it? Family, you know what I mean? You was family.
So like when we get off the phone call with him, it'll feel like that. I'd be feeling bad. I'd be like, damn, that like what, like I hope he don't have to, shit like I be thinking but I be trying not to think the worst, but sometimes I be thinking the worst first so I already have shit put in my head, so, but I mean, I don't know, we speak on some shit, then we go about our day, we speak on that situation and shit like that, so, cause ain't shit we can do. Can't call mommy, you can't call, shit, you in there until we get the outcome, and the outcome was good.
I had saw, y'all first cousins or whatever, like, I seen Boss Top his cousin too. Is that your cousin too? Is all y'all first cousins?
That's more so on his daddy's side.
Oh, okay. All right, for sure. But you ain't grew up with them, or you ain't ever had no interactions with them and not like that, like growing up, like y'all being kids, or just like it was separate?
No, I seen them when I was younger too. Yeah. Shit like that. So that's why that's how I know everybody and shit like that. Yeah. I didn't have my first fight in O-Block, so.
Oh yeah, so you was over there in the O2.
Yeah, so remember I told you I moved to Minnesota? Mm-hmm. I was going, for the summertime, my mama sent me back, because we was staying out there, I think for 2.5 years, something like that. Yeah. My mom used to send me and my brother, back to my auntie house, which is my mama's house, for the summertime. So I'm over there, Y'all
got a battle over there. It's like they bad as hell over there, how y'all coming from.
But then they used to be like, they used to be having like little parties and shit. Like I know Von threw a couple parties and shit like that, and they used to be like going to Washington Park playing baseball, like doing all type of shit kids do and shit like that. But
it wasn't a lot of fighting and shit though.
It was fighting too. Like I said, I had my first fight over there, but I stumped somebody out.
Yeah. then Von was your cousin, so y'all over there tweaking.
He wasn't even there when I did that shit, cause. He was at Washington Park. They used to walk to Washington Park and shit like that a lot, and go to that little that pool and shit like that.
Yeah. Damn. So okay. So like over there in the O, like what was that like? What was the biggest difference with that? Was like you coming from the suburbs, you coming up over there in the O. It's like, was it a big difference? Like it was how was it being a shorty? Coming from one.
It wasn't no difference. Shit, we was already in the city before that, so it wasn't no difference. For me.
Yeah, but the Jets is a little different. It's a lot of people, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of going on.
Maybe I ain't take it as it was different. Like it just, because we adapt to any environment quick, so it
wasn't nothing. You ain't seen no big difference. It's like whatever.
Yeah, it just roll with the punch. Just the distance, shit. But,
I had seen at one point you had called Von shy, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think nobody would get that from him. You think he was shy? Like, yeah.
He said it in one of his on one of his posts when he started, especially when he started doing shows and shit like that. Like he had to have a drink or something to even do his show. He shy. He don't seem like it, but he is. Like, yeah, he shy.
But you seen that as a kid, or like because it seemed like he outgoing. It seemed like he like the life of the party. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying. But that ain't it. You know what I'm saying. It's really like that's just his rap image.
It ain't like, say for instance, if we at a talent show, he ain't getting up and doing no talent show.
Right.
If we somewhere in the big, he ain't getting up and speaking. That was me too, but now I don't care no more. So I just,
Yeah. You got a brand, so it's like you really getting exposed.
Yeah, you got a brand. How you gonna be shy and have a brand? You gotta, promo. You gotta speak up all type of shit. You got a network. So yeah, but yeah, he definitely was shy. We was shy doing shows, like I said.
Yeah. So, you said you had, rotated over there in the O, being a shorty. You ever bumped into J Hood over there growing up?
Yeah, we was cool.
Yeah.
We was cool. Yeah.
Man, how did you
He was right there for my first fight. And then it's crazy when Von started, because I ain't like.
He was over there when you stomped out my.
Yeah, he was right there.
Go ahead. Yeah.
He spoke on it. He spoke on it when Von was here, shit, because he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't seen him alone. I think he moved out of town or something and went to school. I don't know, something, or was playing. I don't know, he did something. He was playing sports or something. But anyway, I don't think he was in Chicago. But I didn't know he had no Instagram. When I seen it, it was like, oh, damn, I ain't seen you in a long time, like some cool shit.
Yeah.
He was cool, Von. I think he went to a couple of his shows and all type of shit. So yeah, he was right there.
Man, how you feel about like him like doing interviews and shit, and he was like putting out where he said some crazy shit like that Von has something to do with blood money and bars top and all this shit. How you feel about him putting that type of shit on the internet? You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it because it's like you was around and you know that shit not the truth, and then but the thing is you waited till people to die to do shit like this. If you gonna stand, if you a man about your word and you standing on business, you say God first, like you say shit like that. Why you wait to like stand on that shit when they hear like that? Like, why you at his show? If you feel it's deep, like if you, because when I came to his DM, we was arguing, we was going back and forth, and he like,
are you addressed him about it?
Hell yeah, I said we went back and forth in the DM. I'm like, you don't he said, you think I condone? I said condone shit like what? I said now you just saying anything. But the thing is, you was at his shows, so if you don't condone shit, why the fuck is you at his show? You want some clout? What you want? Because why you at his shows?
Mm-hmm.
Like. If it was me, if I'm standing on something, if I feel like that, if I feel strongly about something, I'm not finna be at your show and then you ain't like you in a million pictures, you in the background. So it's like, is you acting like a fan? Cause he actually grew up like with Von in Parkway, like he was there. So I ain't gonna take that from him. He was like, around.
A lot of people
the thing is,
you
saying like, these the guys you grew up with, you used to diss other, just like they used to diss people because they was dissing them, It's a dog-eat-dog world, dissing you, dissing back, that's how life go. But I'm saying you was with that shit, like dissing and all of that, but now all of a sudden, now you want to be, I changed, but you want that YouTube check. Cause me and him going back and forth, he was on live doing that shit. He kept saying, make sure y'all click the link in the bio, make sure y'all, that cash out right there. Like you saying shit for clicks. So now when you saying certain things like this, they clicking on you. Now your views doing numbers because you saying this and that, they want to know more. So now you giving them more. But the thing is about me, I say I don't really give a fuck about this shit. I'm gonna go on here, I'm who I address. If you saying something I know is not the truth about my people, I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna say something. What I look like scrolling down on the internet and I'm seeing people dogging my family out and I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like right now, sometimes I can't, not sometimes, now I calm down. Like I'm gonna leave certain things alone because the reaction it don't really mean shit. Like just let them talk.
I was just gonna
let them talk.
I was just gonna ask you that because I know it's like a lot of y'all probably got a lot of other family like what you is speaking up because it's your brother, but it's like a lot of people like do you feel a way that the other family ain't doing it, or I feel like they probably don't want to be in the mix of that shit. Like, look, these people don't even know us; they just saying shit.
No, see, the thing is, they don't be on the internet.
Yeah,
I'll be on the internet.
Yeah,
like
right.
I said, I got a
Brand,
business,
yeah.
so all I see is listen. I had a collection with his face on it, but the fans wanted me to drop shit.
Mm.
Shit, my first jogging suits I dropped was in 2020 when Von, I sent it to him for like approval. I'm like, should I drop this? Because he in the industry now. I'm like, shit. Should I drop this? Because if he say yeah, shit, I'm gonna give you one, your rap homies one, shit like that. So it's like he telling me what I should do in it, with my brand and all that. He said send me a jacket to I can model that shit and this and that. Like
you said, like he wanted to be gang, but he couldn't hang or whatever. Like what you mean, like by that, like in terms of him, like he wanted to be like with the shit or whatever, but then he like a Christian now, like you don't respect him.
He a Christian because he didn't get a chain.
So you said he didn't get a chain, so that's why he turned to a Christian.
He
Like,
didn't
what
get
you
10K.
mean by that?
He didn't get 10K in the chain.
Damn.
He mad because he didn't get no money when Von was passing it out to the guys. When he got that wasn't even his first 100K. That was just, what people saying. But I ain't get my money either. I wasn't supposed to get none. But it's like, what I mean by that is he came back to Chicago. It was him and Asian. I remember that day like it was yesterday. They came to my grandma's house.
It was a vlog. We all seen that shit.
Oh, damn, I forgot. That was part of matter of fact, that was part of a video.
Yeah, a lot of
but
people
yeah,
seen
like
that.
behind the scenes of that shit, they he was coming back, he was visiting, us, his grandma and shit like that. He came out, he was passing money and shit out. Like he passing $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 now, like it's $100 and shit like that. So I guess when he left, he went to the block. He took a 100K over there. He just, certain people got $10,000. Certain people got chains and shit like that.
And you think J Hood was
he ain't
blue?
get shit.
But you think he became a Christian because of that? Because some people just
He ain't even Christian now.
Oh, he ain't Christian no more.
That mother, the devil.
Why you say that? So why you putting that on him? The devil is crazy.
Not the real devil. Let me see. I don't even disregard that.
It's all good. But I'm saying though, okay, so you just don't you got something against him because of that bullshit he said or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk, we can talk.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to see like.
If you want to fight, we can fight too.
Damn, you want? I heard he a big old motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who, J Hood?
Yeah, I ain't never
We the
met
same
him.
size. I know. Trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah, you know him, dog. So I'm saying though, okay, with J Hood though, he didn't get a chain, so he became a Christian. That's your narrative,
Yeah,
like.
Damn, my bad. I drank this whole thing. Shit.
That's your narrative. You putting that out.
Shit.
Like, okay, so do you got something against like people that turn religious? Like, what if he just seen too much or heard too much,
I mean, no,
and then he felt like he just had to go to? Some people do that,
Well, maybe he traumatized from things in his life, growing up in the trenches, and I can't take it no more. I want to change now.
I'm saying you don't respect that. Though.
I respect it. No, I respect it. But it's don't tell lies for a click.
Okay.
Shit. Go stand on the podium or something. Go to church every Sunday. Go stand outside. Go do a speech on 87 or somewhere. Why you on YouTube talking about murders and shit? Talk about something else. Talk about people getting kidnapped and shit like that. Talk about all type of shit. You just talking about shit you know about or shit that you think you know about. Talk about everything. Why you talking about certain things, people you know about because you know them? You done talked about Chief Keef. You done talked about Top. You done talked about Vonnie. You done talked about Durk. You talking about everybody you used to dick right. I'm confused. That's just like me waiting to some up that of me. Now let me say this. Oh, I know I can make some money off doing YouTube. I can do this and this. Let me say this for some clicks because I was actually around them. So I'm gonna do this.
So it sounds like some bitter shit to you. That's how
it's
it sounds.
It's business for him. He's definitely bitter.
Or bitter. Business. You sound like you like on some bitter shit. Like, okay, I couldn't get a chain, or I got all this animosity, so I'm just gonna speak out about this shit, about these people I was associated with.
It gotta be. What else? You just came out the blue when you was just dick riding him when he was literally just here. When he was here, you was dick riding. Now I'm gone. Now you finna say all this shit about me because I'm not here to defend myself.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, because you already put it out there. I seen that too. We gotta speak about that. Like, that's crazy, because that's the dude that's wrapped up in that one shit. We gonna get that. We gonna get that. Like, let me ask you this though, because you had said too that when she had got that Range Rover, because the internet, when we seen it, everybody thought that she was with 21 Savage. Because everybody thought 21 gave her that Range Rover, but you said it might have had something to do with that hard drive. Like, that you really believe that?
Do I believe it or I know it?
Or do you know it? I mean, talk to me. Talk to me. I don't know shit. Let me know something.
Look, all I know is what's told to me, and I don't forget shit. As you see, my messages go back to what? I got somebody text me, that shit's still in my phone. So I don't forget shit. I remember a text, I remember a picture was sent, I remember when somebody was fucking with somebody, whatever event happened, I remember, I don't forget. When I was in that closet, I was told she was crying, she had tears in her eyes, she had a headband on, her hair was wild and shit like that. She was already in there by the time, she was sitting in the walk-in closet by the time I got there. I got there with my brother, we came from Chicago, we was on a flight, we got there late. I go in the closet, she's sitting there, I sit next to her and shit like that. We crying, I gave her a hug and shit like that. So we sitting there, I want to say about an hour later, I asked her was she moving back to Chicago. She said, no, I'm gonna get a house out here and shit like that. Y'all welcome to come back anytime y'all want to. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. But, just normal conversations. And she said, and it's crazy because Vonnie told me Von was gonna surprise me with a Range Rover for my birthday. So Vonnie just gonna get it because he know that's what Von was gonna do for me. Then a couple days later, you pop up with a Range Rover. After you give the flash drives, Vonnie tell you to get the flash drives, and now so you did your job, you got the flash drives, and then you get a Range Rover. And you just told me that Von was gonna surprise you with one, so Vonnie gonna do it because Vonnie had some of our money. So you can't tell me nothing, think I'm gonna forget. I remember, like I keep telling you, I remember everything. I don't forget shit. So what changed? Was it a coincidence that somebody just copped you a Range Rover after you told me you was getting one? Or like how did, like, what does that sound like to anybody? If telling you, this person gonna give me a Range Rover, he not here no more. This person gonna just buy it for you because he not here no more because he knew he wanted to buy it for you and I got his money. Then a couple days later, you pop up later with it.
Yeah, it do sound crazy, huh?
And then a year later, I'm pop up on a song that was on the flash drive as a feature.
So why you feel like he would want to steal Von music? He was like Von manager or something? Like he had like power attorney or something? How he was coming?
He was what's it called? Authorized user on a lot of stuff.
Like a power of attorney.
A lot of accounts. Like basically anything Von, they ain't putting in his name, he put in there for him because Von trusted him. So now it was like when Von died, you was authorized user on anything. You can access anything because you was an authorized user.
Damn.
Why is his, like I said on the thing before, why is his safety deposit box cleared out in December of 2020? He died in November.
Oh, and y'all know that based on like receipts, like motherfuckers had to sign in and shit like at a certain date.
It was a piece of mail that came to the house. I seen it personally from Chase. That's what I said in the on the
so
what's it called? On the live.
On the live.
Yeah.
So when he like if y'all I don't want to, because I'm saying allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly just so that it's for all our safety. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say allegedly. Yeah. So, but say allegedly he did this. It's like, what do you think the motive is? It's like if this Von homie and it's like Von trusted him to this extent, do you feel like it's just like it ain't like what's to that? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
It just don't make sense. And I found that when he died, that wasn't even his real cousin. I thought it was his cousin at first.
Von thought it was his cousin too?
No, I thought it was his cousin, but it wasn't because they, that was his daddy best friend's son. And I didn't even know where he came from. Like until Von got out, I guess his daddy. Best friend, which is I call my uncle Craig, which is Vonnie daddy. We real cool. I guess he introduced said my son, he be in Atlanta, he got motion and shit like that. That's why Von moved out there. He moved out there, and Vonnie was making sure Von was good out there. And then when Von started rapping and shit,
so with Vonnie, okay, Vonnie is he thought it was his cousin or whatever. One of his cousin, it was his daddy's brother's friend. Or whatever, they was cool or whatever. But it's like now he wrapped up in this shit with, you seen this, it's on the headlines, we seen that. So it's like, it's like, do you feel like Durk knew that he was stealing from Von allegedly or nah? You don't think that?
No.
Yeah. So you think that's gonna come out like eventually, or is y'all trying to pursue him for that, or it's like it's just,
no, I mean, God, I don't like ugly. This is how I play with certain things.
Man, that's heavy. I ain't gonna lie. So what you think she did with the hard drive? You think she just gave it to him and he sold it or something and got a bag or something? Because we ain't really getting a lot of new Von music after he passed away. I'm trying to think. Did we got post? We didn't get a lot of like, you know what I mean? I heard he recorded a lot though. Oh yeah.
He got another album coming out too this year.
Yeah. So if she allegedly stole the hard drive, what you think she did with it though? You think she just tucked it? Like what you think, or you think they went ever to move it because
to Durk?
Damn.
She said it on live. She said, yeah, and I gave it to Durk because what y'all gonna do with it? Y'all wanted his music. Y'all didn't make the music. Durk had music on there still, so I gave it to him. But it's like how you go about shit. It's like you sneaking shit. I mean, I seen you. It was a red square and it was a black square. It was under his bathroom sink. Like I said, I'm not thinking none of it. Or I would have stopped her. I would have took it out of hand. Like, nah, hell no, you tweaking, you taking shit. But shit.
But Von wanted signed to Durk though. I heard.
He was like, they still got music on there together.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like, why is that the first thing on people's head though? Oh, we got music. We ain't finna do that. This family ain't finna do that shiesty. I guarantee you, I don't know what the do no flash drives. His mama don't. His sisters definitely don't. So it's like we got to think about how to grieving and shit. Y'all thinking about music and the money gonna be there. The shit gonna be there. Y'all thinking about the wrong shit. And like I said, she always like, you cloud chasing. You're just mad. You mad about what?
Yeah. You just said motherfuckers be worried about superficial shit and all that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had seen when you was saying like with Kayla B, y'all had fell out at the day of King Von funeral, and you was saying like,
no, we didn't fall out.
Well, y'all kind of had to bump heads or something.
We didn't even bump heads. She texted me with an attitude.
Oh, okay.
She got that message too.
Okay, it wasn't bump heads, but she just texted you with attitude.
Show you that too.
All right, so she just texted you with attitude. Okay, so I misconstrued it. Okay, but at the end of the day, it was the day of his funeral, and she talking about an Instagram. She was talking about mentions in the obituary or something.
So she said, she texted me the day of the funeral. She said, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to it. She said, why you got all these pictures in the obituary, and me and Vonnie was with him every day. Huh? I didn't make it. What the f you worrying about some pictures for? You ain't grow up with him. I mean, what you want the pictures at the shows? I didn't make it. Vonnie grandma made the obituary, actually. So why his grandma didn't put all these pictures in there with him? I didn't make it. So why you worrying about the wrong thing?
She wanted to be in the picture. She wanted
a lot of pictures in there, but she was in there. She was in there in a group picture with her sisters, and they daddy had a lot of kids, so it was a group picture. He has a lot of daughters, so it ain't just Kayla. So nobody else had a single picture in there. Why you gotta have a lot of single pictures? You celebrating a lot. Your brother not celebrating, but your brother is not here no more.
Celebrating his life.
And you think deaths usually make people closer? And no, not with this case. Everybody spread the out. Everybody got into it. Like I said, me and her was close and cool. It was cool when he first died and all type of shit. So, but it just shit.
Y'all ain't think that was real odd and like crazy, like where it's like you worried about some damn pictures and it's like this, like we grieving right now. You ain't that one odd to you, or it was just like whatever. You know what I mean? Like how you took it, like when it first happened, like it was just like
It was weird.
Yeah,
it was weird. Why you worry about that? That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, when I heard it was a bizarre, I'm like, damn, that's crazy if that's her brother too. And that was her real blood brother too, wasn't it? Well, it is, right? It is her real blood brother. That's Kayla B real blood brother. Yeah. That's crazy. That's what you would be thinking about. I ain't gonna lie. You know where to go. Young with Vonnie. Say what had all them pictures. Say what you had all them pictures of you in there, but none of me and Vonnie. Damn, that group pic don't mean.
Yeah, I told you.
Me and Vonnie.
Whole lot about shit.
Damn. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, you ain't really tweaked though. You said I just ain't even do it. I ain't make the obituary. You ain't even tweak, yeah.
And we still was cool. I'm checking on him like, you okay?
Yeah.
It's days after. He said, yeah, fans must have came on your live. I said, LOL, yeah, they told me you started crying. And go check on her.
But you played that cool when you text her back, but in your mind you thinking like,
I'm like,
damn,
that's weird, but it's like maybe she going emotional. So I'm gonna leave it alone because she was with him all the time. But he's your brother. But it's like, I'm not thinking about certain things like.
I get what you're saying. You chopped it up as that. No, that's respectful. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy though. Yeah, that is.
A lot of shit I still ain't even said. Don't you see this? I keep a lot of receipts. It's a lot of shit I ain't even said. I ain't gonna speak on that name. Who she was with.
I ain't gonna say.
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy as hell. She doing that one too. She doing that one too. Yeah, I seen it. I say,
watching my live laughing.
And that's funny as hell.
I didn't say that now.
All right, okay, let me ask you this. So on the night of Von passing, I had seen that you was saying like you feel like the security, it might have been the setup, or you felt like the security.
I don't like the security still to this day. He don't even got no Instagram no more.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Von seemed like he kind of did what he wanted to do. If he wanted to fight somebody, you think that security could have stopped him?
The security is there to protect. You here for him. You getting paid a good penny to protect the artist. How you letting the artist? It ain't like Von tapped him and said, "Let me go through," and he was blocking him. No, Von got the car in that video like we all seen and walked right on past. Security standing right there, big as hell. Security he used to be at my grandma's house when Von used to come in town. And shit like that. So when him and his baby mama used to be fighting shit, he used to be standing right there and Von like grabbing him like, no, this ain't gonna happen. How you protecting him against his baby mama, but you ain't protecting him about a random dude that's at a club? Not even a random dude, a car full of that's at a club. I'm confused. It didn't make sense to me. When I seen that video, I'm like, wait, where's KJ? Because we cool, he met my grandma before she died, all type of shit. He cool. So where he at? So I'm looking at the video. I'm seeing him standing right there with that vest on. Why he ain't grab him? Why he ain't grab his arm that one? So after Von swung, why he ain't grab him? After that, even if he gonna let him do his thing, why you ain't grab him? Why you ain't right there?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put myself in the security shoes. Can I do that? Give you a,
Yeah.
So now look, say if I was security, Von got his guys with him.
Right.
He look like he want to beat dude up. His guys aggressive. I'm by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm probably got one other security with me. Like, I ain't finna tweak with these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But before it got to the point where somebody need to be shooting or tweaking.
Or not even like that. Like, if I grab Von and then they beat me up out here, they jump me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you grabbing, bro.
Look, Von walked up on him.
Yeah.
And swung. Von got out the car? Why they let him out the car? Yeah. And number one, he was high.
Yeah, I seen 1K track said that you said
the artist, that whole crowd,
everybody,
the whole crowd was there. Like, the whole crowd was there for this artist right here. Why y'all letting the breadwinner get out the car?
I feel like that too. The money shouldn't be one of don't let him fight.
The breadwinner, y'all here because of him. Yeah. So why is he out the car? But now, you know, me at first I was just blaming everybody back and forth. Just I don't know what you, but when I started finding out shit or whatever like that, I just I sat back and think. I'm like, yeah, I overreacted for certain things because everybody, you know, because if I be put, like you said, you put yourself in the security shoes. Mm-hmm. I put myself, if that wasn't my cousin, I put myself in, because somebody said, okay, so what the gonna do if you was there and they was shooting, you gonna run too? I said, before that shit happened, what I'm gonna do is, if I know he not in his right mind, high, drunk, because if I'm in the car sloppy drunk right now, don't let me out the car, because I'm gonna make sure you don't get out that car, whether me and him right there fighting or not. I'm like, no, you're not getting out the car. I'm gonna stand by that door. Yeah. So let it be me then, because I'm standing by that door. I'll make sure you don't get out the car. Yeah. Somebody told him to get up. He was sleeping in the car. Somebody told him to get up and get out the car. Whoever told him that, why you ain't do it?
Somebody woke him up. Yeah,
woke him up and said, get up. Yeah. Folks said, y'all know he gonna fight. He don't care about this celebrity shit. Yeah. He don't do all that weird industry shit all these industry do.
Yeah, that is.
So it's like, in the security, so think about it. Like, say for instance, you say you put yourself in the security shoes. If you was a security that night when this shit happened, and Von made it through this shit and was still here, you think that security gonna still be working for him?
Yeah, probably so.
No,
you say if he made it through it.
If he made it through, you think he's still gonna be?
I get what you're saying. Okay, if he got shot and survived, I get what you're saying.
Why would he have the security? Because what?
No. Yeah, then it's like, nah, yeah, you ain't. Like,
I'm just you for. You ain't even protecting me. I'm in the wheelchair. Well, I'm shot now because of you. Because you ain't protecting me.
So you don't think? So you don't think Von would have been like, you know what, bro?
I know.
Yeah, you know him though,
bro. You probably at him if he was able to. If he was here. I'm telling you, ain't no. Hey, and then you ain't even got no valid excuse. You just unfollowed everybody, then you just, then you deleted your Instagram. That was weird. Then I seen him last year on the I'm just
going on my page. Where you from though? You from the right?
No, he ain't from, I don't think he's from Chicago. He was cool too. But I had seen him in the background on somebody's video being a security guard for K. Michelle now.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think he have an Instagram unless he changed his name. But I know he blocked me for sure, this and that. Because I used to make posts. I don't care about shit. Everybody gotta die.
Damn, so like, people be saying that Lil Tim got away with doing that or whatever, but some people say the police did it. Like, what was the official, results of that? Like, was it the police allegedly that did it, that shot Von?
2 different shell cases.
Oh, 2 different people? Damn.
2 different shell cases found. No autopsy, so.
But it was 2 different police shooting, or y'all don't know that information? Because I heard it was like police. Y'all don't know.
As far as that, I just know about the video that I seen. How Louis got shot.
Yeah. Damn, rest in peace, Louis. Like, how well you knew him? You knew him well?
Yeah, I ain't at first.
Why not? Like, damn.
Because every time I call Von, whatever, we be talking about something personal, whatever like that, he answered the phone, whatever like that. He always got Louis on his back. That was like, damn, his best friend. So
damn.
I'm like, damn, I can't have a one-on-one. Von ain't here. Click. Von ain't right here. Click. And shit like that. But it's like, shit, he had him around. So, but it wasn't nothing serious. It was just.
So that was his best friend from your perspective.
Yeah. Besides T-Roy and shit. Yeah, damn.
Because a lot of people would be thinking like Duke was his best friend.
Duke. So it was
from this fan point of view.
Me being around or whatever, like me knowing the people, Duke, T-Roy.
All of them though, probably. Like,
all of them really, but the people that I seen, like I got, like when Von first got out, it was me, him, Duke, I forgot who else. We was at our grandma's house, like I told you, in Hazelcrest. So he was there for a couple days. Shit like that when we first got out. We going to Hooters and shit. I was driving them around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me ask you this. Okay. So when Duke, like, rest in peace, Duke, like that was a tragedy that happened earlier this summer. Him and Youngin from the O or whatever. You knew both of them.
Yeah.
Like when that news first hit, like what came across your mind? Because it was like that was like crazy. Like damn.
I was just with him a couple days before that.
Yeah,
A couple days before that, they had an Airbnb. I was just with them.
Damn.
This and that, and then we share each other lows and shit. So like that, if I'm somewhere, whatever like that, he'll if I needed him to pull up, whatever for something like that, he'll. That's why I share. He got my low and shit. So it's like I put all of them, but it's like out of everybody, it was Duke and shit like that. So
damn, so that hit close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, gee, my condolences, bro.
He'll ask me, he'll randomly check you good or whatever like that. Where you at? Shit like that. So he'll pull up, whatever.
Yeah. He was older or younger than you?
Duke older than me.
Okay.
I think about a year or 2 years.
So, Mimo and Von had a real close relationship. When I first interviewed Mimo, he told me that Von helped him buy his first house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they had a close relationship. Now, when Duke died, I guess they had whatever internal, whatever back and forth they had. But when he died, he had he kind of had bad things to say about him. It wasn't positive. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's your relationship with Mimo? Do you know him from? Yeah, like that's Von guy. You gotta know. You know what I mean? You know Mimo?
Yeah, he cool. I gave him shit for my brand before and shit like that.
Okay,
he cool.
Sponsored the brand and shit.
He was cool. I didn't even, and it's crazy the shit I was seeing on the internet. I'm like, wait, I'm confused. Wait,
was that shocking? It was like I think it shocked a lot of people.
Like I told you, I don't be in a loop like that. Like people think I don't be knowing certain things. I don't be knowing why people into it, who fell out. I just be saying different things. Like I said,
on the blogs though.
Yeah, I said that. I ain't like that. I'm like that shit weird because y'all, all y'all. But it's like at the same time, I'm gonna just man my business because I don't even know the backstory to certain shit. I just know, Mimo with Duke, but I don't like the shit though. I don't feel like nobody should be dissing nobody that's dead, especially people that used to be cool.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit, but it's like.
Yeah, it is. It ain't your business, but I get what you're saying. It was just shocking. It was on the internet. I'm just asking because
I didn't expect to see that.
Yeah, that was crazy. He stood on it too. He got interviewed about it. He stood on it, but it's like that's each his own though.
You talking about with DJU?
Yeah, Mimo don't be playing. Like I'm like this nigga crazy. Like the real what's to him though? Like he really a bug like that? Like he just be doing what he want to do. It seems like I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga he a piece of work. Like damn. Let me see. But y'all got a cool relationship though.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so speaking on Mimo, because it's viral.
Supposed to be her video shoot today.
Then, she got a video shoot, then. Hold on, let's get to it. Hold on, wait. So speaking on Mimo, you see what I'm saying? Like, he just had a public fallout with his girl,
Miss Glow,
Glizzy Glow. Her name is Glow, Glizzy Glow. I had when I interviewed him the second time, I had met her or whatever. She was like cool energy or whatever. But it's like whole time though, it seemed like she had a little demon in her.
She interview her?
No, I ain't interviewed her. When I interviewed him, she was there at one time.
Oh yeah.
But it seemed like she was just all cool and shit. But then it seemed like she got a demon in her because we seen the shit that's going viral. She just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really respond to it, but like, how you feel about that? I felt like she said he kicked it off. You seen everything? Like, what was
everything.
You ain't see everything?
No, I seen everything.
Okay, so what was your thoughts on it?
I was laughing.
Like, yeah.
I was laughing at first because I know both of them. I know Glizzy since 2016 though, so.
Yeah.
But.
You think they went too far because it's like they could have just been, they was tripping because.
When you start posting socials and all that, that's too. Don't post my social.
Oh no, you talking about her and old girl when she got into it with that girl?
Wait, he ain't wait.
I thought that girl did that shit. Some girl, it was a female that she got into it with. It was some. They was rapping. They had a rap beef.
I got the wrong beef.
Yeah, they was going. Yeah, I'm talking about Mimo and Glizzy. Like Glizzy, Mimo said some shit in the interview. Glizzy went crazy on him. You get what I'm saying? Like just went crazy. And then dropped the cut water. You get what I'm saying? Like what's your whole thoughts on it? You know what I'm saying?
The cut water song?
The whole everything. Like when you seen it, like what you thought?
It was funny. I was laughing. Like I said, I ain't got no problems with nobody, but both of them. But That song was funny and it was actually decent. I just told her to play it before we pulled up here, cut again, and that shit still played in the clubs. But it's been playing in the clubs out here.
You don't think they went too far? Well,
I
she
mean,
went
it's
too
always
far.
too far when y'all start talking about
on the internet.
Yeah,
Where it's
I mean,
it's her business or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Chicago. No, it ain't no Chicago thing. It's everywhere. People go too far on the internet. I mean, shit. They say I went too far.
Yeah.
When I say shit, so I couldn't even elaborate and say like, yeah, y'all went too far. You did it because I'd be a hypocrite.
All right, I respect that. You got accountability. Like, nah, I ain't
I go too far, but when people take it low, I go lower. It's gonna be 6 feet.
Yeah.
With me.
You vindictive. You know what I'm saying? You vindictive, like you like vengeful, like you want to get your lick back type shit.
Drunk, and they lucky I don't be drunk in person.
Yeah, so the Cutwater be playing in the Cubs.
It's decent too. It's actually a decent song, and I think she over 100K views already in a couple days.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she took advantage of that whole.
But I ain't gonna lie, like
she supposed to when it's like
I'm not gonna lie. People,
gotta,
just what people say people do shit for clicks or whatever like that. But at the same time, if you got a platform, if you doing shit that, say for instance, I know certain people like they got people that got a platform and some shit go down on the internet, shit, you would think the best way to monetize off that shit is to, or profit off that shit is to, like, you know, like I told y'all before, all publicity is good publicity. Don't matter if it's bad or good. So somebody talking bad about you, somebody gonna come to your page. Somebody gonna come to your page and see what you got going on. They gonna come to your page, because I know I do it. I will go to somebody's view, like I see somebody arguing back and forth, I go to their page, I go to their story, I'm watching shit. I don't even follow them, but I'm watching shit. So it's like, I done had people, me arguing, going back and forth with people for years and shit like that, I'm not even trying to say it like that, but that shit made me money. That shit, like, definitely 2021, 2022, 2023, because people come to my page. But the thing is, I might say shit in a funny way, but everything I'm saying is the truth and it's facts. And shit like that. That's the only difference with me. I ain't just saying shit just to say it to get a rise out of people, because I be saying some serious shit. And I ain't gonna just make nothing up on nobody for no reason. I say some serious shit, but it's like, I feel like if somebody playing with you on the internet, you got a brand, shit, they going low, take it lower, promote your brand. Shit, I've been with Crew Culture. I started in 2020. Y'all see the hoodie I got on? 2020, I started. You know, I'm still going. I ain't stopped yet. I ain't let no one monkey can't stop a show. So I don't give a. People say people clout chasing, but at the end of the day, if you on the internet, you got a brand, you want more customers or whatever like that, everybody not gonna agree with you. So at the same time, you can have 100 that saying he lying down with you, but then you can have another 200 people that say, oh, I agree with him. So it's like, at the end of the day, people still talking about you. Now you getting, you get some traction to your page. People come to your page, now them page views going up. Yeah. Shit, because I know me for a fact, my sales go up when I'm going back and forth. It's like they want me to do it. But it's like the look, I don't want that messy look on my name. I don't want that shit. Too old for that. I don't want that shit. But it's like, it don't be messy to me. I just be speaking the real shit, but they say it's messy because they be laughing, but it don't be funny. So I don't really be getting it. But it's like, her song taking off, and she about to keep on dropping whatever she's gonna drop. He better drop too. It's the perfect time. Yeah. You know, the internet talking about y'all right now. You better drop. If you got a business, keep dropping that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Clout equals customers.
Shit, you want brand. If you got clout. That people say you clout chasing. At least you making money off of it.
Yeah, fact.
So even if somebody don't like you, even you dropping music, people don't like it. Somebody say, "Did you hear this song? This shit weak." That person that they said it to, they gonna click on your shit to hear if it's weak, but that's a view. Now you got that view. Mm-hmm. So it don't matter if you like it, you don't. You still listening to it.
Hate it or love it, you just pay me.
That's what I'm saying. You just paid me. You clicking on it. So
recognition.
Whether you like it or not, you still gonna click on my shit. So it's like, I don't care. Keep hating, talk shit. So that's why sometimes, like, well, lately I just won't even say shit. I laugh about the shit, whatever. I keep scrolling because 2021, 2022, 2023, they hated seeing me come and talking about something I seen on the internet. Mm-hmm. I'm like, did you see such and such? I know they be listening, but then they be like, shut the, here you go again. But it's like, shit.
It was on Kayla B's birthday?
Okay. It was Thanksgiving.
Well,
matter of fact, it was around her birthday too. So her birthday a couple days, I think, before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I would just say around the holiday. So I guess it was like some holiday or some with Kayla B. I guess it was like some holiday.
Yeah, it was the same month that Von died. It was the end of November.
Okay, so around the time Von died, around the end of November, around Thanksgiving, You know, Kayla B tried to come around the family or whatever, I guess. You had spoke on this. And then I guess his baby mama didn't want feeling comfortable with her coming over, and she like kind of you know, like pull a rank or whatever. Like, what was that about? Like, how was she able to pull a rank over the sister?
It wasn't even really pulling rank because originally it was like I told Kayla that day, she was like, what's going on? I can't come over. What's up? Let me know. I said, no, it's not that. I said, it's too much going on already. Like, that we hear, it's too much going on. So my auntie said, nobody else need to try to come over here right now. You can, if you want to see you can come another day, basically, and see the kids. But you had Kima and Von Mama ear saying, no, that she need to come over at all. Like, cause I guess they was into it. I forgot why they was into it, but she like, she don't need to come over at all. So, you know, my auntie, she don't like all that drama shit. So she felt like if Kim was saying this and it was gonna be drama, then they don't need to come over because she don't need to come over. It's gonna be a fight, basically. But I already told Kayla, I still got the messages from that too when she texted me about that. And I told her, she said you come see the kids and whatever like that. You still come over like another day, but right now is not the time at all. So, and she got mad. After she got mad after that, the next day, instead of trying to, you know, text to see if she could see the kids, she went on the internet. That's when the Shade Room teens posted to her. That's when Insta on Site posted to her, saying her whole, what she was saying. I only care about my brother. I don't care about being close to none of his family, this and that. He didn't even like y'all, like said all of that. So I'm like, wait, what's your issue? What was all of that about? I texted her. She said, I mean, y'all weird as why I couldn't come over. I told her the same reason why she couldn't come over, and she got mad. So it was that. So it's like every time she had a little issue with something, I went to her and text her. Or I said, "What's the problem with this?" Or "Why you got an issue with this?" Or if she had a problem, she'd text me. So, so yeah.
Yeah. So
things went left after the hosting we had.
Yeah.
That's when things went left.
What hosting? You mind me asking?
It was April 7th, if I'm not mistaken, 2021, when little baby mama Jada Waiter, she had a host and we had one too. She had one and we all had like, you know, flyers and shit. So we was all going up there, but she was into it with, you know, Kima and Missy, the baby mamas basically. Me and her was cool. We was okay. Like from the little shit she was saying before, so we weren't talking like that after. But it's like, cause that was in April. So we was cool. She was like, a couple days before that, she was like, I guess one of the fans seen her, it was some messy shit that was on the blogs again. They said somebody was standing behind her recording while she was at somebody's dinner and they could see Kayla on the phone, but they could see her on lurking on somebody's page, basically. So she texted me, she was like, I hope you don't think none of you and your home, I'm worried about any one of your homegirls. I'm just coming to get my bag and leave. Basically the hosting. So when we got there, the way we got into it and it hit Shade Room and shit like that, because I went on the stage because I had beef with her cousin, which is Vonnie brother, which is his name, I forgot his name, but I asked her I didn't even have beef with him. I asked her where he at because he was talking shit and you said when you see me you was gonna fight me. So
over what though, about the hard drive
situation? Because he don't like it be these random cousins coming out the blue. Like, it ain't even no competition shit. Like, I grew up with him, so I don't even know where y'all came from. So it's like, after he dies, like, you got these cousins come out the blue. This is my cousin, this and that. He did, like, I'm like, who the f is you? Like, you weren't even here around when he was here. So, what, you got your cousin? So I'll be confused. Like, people come up, like, out the blue, you know, like, feeling like they got a position or something around it. So I'm checking. Like, I don't even know who the f you is, where you from. I ain't never seen you, this and that. So now all of a sudden, you coming out the woodwork. What was y'all at when it was real hard times? Before one got on, where was y'all at? Now I'm just not seeing one. Now you got so much to say when somebody dead because they can't defend themselves. So he was talking shit. So I said when I seen him, well, he was with her, but he was outside. So when I went on that stage, I asked where he was at, and she told me, told her she had a security. She said, "Get this bitch," which is calling me a bitch. Get him off the stage and this and that. That's when I seen Missy and Kim coming. They was on the stage, but then that's how security slammed me. I'm going back and forth to security. And shit, we tussling and shit like that. I went in my back pocket. I had a whole bunch of quarters and like change and shit in my back pocket, and I threw it at her. And I said, "Pay your rent with this, you thieving ass bitch." That's exactly what I said. But they said the blogs and everybody said I was fighting her. I don't fight females. They said I swung on her. No, I threw change. I said, "Pay your rent with this if you like to steal people money." That's what I said.
Damn.
But I was just saying shit. Then months later, it comes out that I'm finding out that you did take something that some people said, people that was close to her that was saying that she was cool with. You know how people fall out, they start telling people business, shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why she was like, who's saying this and who's saying that? Because then nobody know your people that you was around, that was around you. So
yeah, man, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I just speak up and say shit that people wouldn't say, or people don't want to be involved in shit. With certain things just be handled on the back end. Like people don't, everything got to be handled on the internet, or So that's why I left it alone after all of that shit. Talk to y'all on the phone. We made an agreement. We ain't gonna speak. We ain't gonna talk shit or go in on each other. Whatever. You right. We ain't gotta talk. Whatever like that. But don't say shit about me. I won't say shit about you. That's why I said like this interview. I'm basically just speaking on the same shit.
Yeah, it's just like elaborating on the same shit. Yeah. But that's why I say I don't want to rekindle nothing.
No, you ain't rekindling nothing. Y'all, they feel some type of way. Then shit. Hey, it's not you.
Yeah. So, okay, for sure. You funny as hell. Okay, let me see. Okay, you said she had went to the shade room about y'all not letting her come to the festivities or whatever, or the holiday or whatever around Thanksgiving, around the time Von died. Now, do you blame her for that when y'all sent off? Because you said you kind of sent off, but you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't send off. I was literally letting her know exactly what was being told to me. Like, this not the good time. Oh, okay. I was telling her.
Okay, but so it wasn't like a spin or nothing.
I didn't spin her. I didn't tell her the full reason why, because I didn't want to start shit. I didn't want to be messy. So I didn't say your best friend said she don't want you over here. I didn't say that. I just told her what my mama said, which she said, like, this not the good time. She can come see the kids another day. That's exactly what I told her. I told her what was said out her mouth, not Kima's. Now, I could have been messy, like they called me. I could have been like, Kima telling Von mama that she don't want you over here and this and that because you this and she don't fuck with you. I could have said that. It would have been a whole different story. But I didn't say that. I just, gently let her know, like, come another day. Like, it's too much going on. She said, okay. So it wasn't even, I ain't spent. I told her what was really told to me.
Yeah. So it surprised out y'all when she was on Shade Room.
The next day talking all this shit. I'm like, y'all see this?
Yeah.
How you saying he got all these sisters and siblings and cousins and got his mama all type of shit, and you talking about he don't with nobody but you and Vonnie?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Damn, that's crazy. So Vonnie, OTF Vonnie and all them, they got caught up in that RICO murder for hire. I don't even think it's a RICO. It's a conspiracy. LA, you seen all that. When that hit and they picked up Durk and all that, what was your thoughts when you seen that? That was like that everybody up. So what was your initial
you said
reaction?
When they picked
up Durk and all them guys, like for that
Vonnie and all of that.
Yeah, like what,
the first thing I heard about is Vonnie. I didn't even know matter of fact, the first people they picked up I seen was Vonnie. Yeah. And it was getting sent to me.
So what was your thoughts when you first saw that?
When I first saw Vonnie getting locked up.
Yeah, like damn.
I think I went to go have me a couple of drinks. Yeah. Cause bitch, you gonna find somebody to play with. You came at me in my DM sideways, now you in there getting bent sideways. That's how God worked for me.
So after you did your interview, he started tweaking with you?
No, ain't about no interview. When he told me to keep his name out, he said, keep my name out your mouth. You don't know me and shit like that, cause I said you was stealing. You was. That's not your cousin, real cousin. That's my real cousin. Bitch, where was you at court? All type of shit. What was you like? I don't care who it is. Don't play with me. Don't play with my people. I'm gonna say something.
So you had a drink. You ain't really with him. But what about some of the other guys?
I ain't know the other guys.
Now what about Durk?
I mean he cool. So I ain't
So it's like Durk like damn near we talking about how the heist that Von made it, Durk made it. Like they be calling him Jay-Z of the record shit. Like the feds picked them up. It's like, damn, what the like they ain't blow your mind? No, it was just like whatever. It's like it's another day in the rack. Like how shocking. You took it. Yeah, I was gonna say everybody was shocked about that. So what was your thoughts?
To me it was just shocking. And like I said, cause it was Vonnie them first, and then what was it, like a day later or too late?
Yeah, like it wasn't fat. It was a couple days, a day or so. Then they was talking about he was trying to get on planes and shit, like different planes. They said he booked different planes and all that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what you don't want to talk about this?
No, we can talk about because I mean that's shit.
It's on the internet. It's like I don't know.
I don't know shit personally behind scenes, so I'm just speak on what I see.
It's just your opinion on seeing it online. Yeah,
when I seen it online, it was like, damn, you see this? I'm telling people, y'all see this? Look, y'all see what the fuck happened? I said, that's crazy. How the fuck this happened like this? This and that. Like,
So we were speaking about earlier about Trap Lord Raw's documentary. We was talking about Von trolling some of his music. Now, this, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This like one of the, it's kind of like on some drill culture lore, like one of the top moments ever. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, Von was on A&E. You remember this shit when he was on A&E and he was like trolling KI. Nah, it was crazy when it happened, but then hear me out. Years later, after he died, or maybe a year or so later, the police was saying like they really was looking at him for that. Now they ain't say he did it or not. They just say we was looking at him for that. Now, what's your thoughts on that when you seen that play out? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Which part? Like
just okay. He trolled a person on A&E that the police alleging that he probably did something to allegedly.
You talking about that video? I think he was sitting on some steps.
When he was on A&E, you don't remember the documentary?
It was like
Gangland or some shit. It was like a real big. I seen that.
And he was talking about getting with her or something like that.
He was just trolling the trolling.
That's what he do to people though, in general. So, like I said, I don't even know him behind the scenes shit, but I just know when I seen that, I mean about him on the steps saying that about a stud, I laughed because shit, it was funny that part. But
you don't be on Reddit and shit though. You don't be seeing them like. Yeah, they be putting like police reports and shit. They was like putting out police reports saying like he allegedly did this or whatever.
Yeah, I see that all the time. I don't be on.
They be putting it on the blogs too though.
They put on everything. I just be and I have to realize certain things just be for clickbait. Like that caption, there's gonna there be certain things be for clickbait because I be clicking on shit that I seen. Like they said, oh, Baylo said this about such and such about, somebody, and I click on them like, well, I never said no shit like that. But the whole time you just click on this something else just for them to get them views. So yeah, I see that shit all the time, like all the time, everywhere. That's why I said out of all the rappers at that, I feel like he's still being spoke on, like from 2020. Yeah. Not whether it's a good way or bad way, but he's still being spoke on. So
yeah, he like legendary. He like a legend.
People still they done vandalized the mural, got that took down.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that? Y'all family? Did y'all take that to like personally? Like, damn, why y'all taking the mural down?
We ain't really take it personal because it's getting put back up. So.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's actually we put back up, and then the owner of the store, he gonna have like little lights and stuff put over it, camera outside of it. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know what's taking so long with it though, but that's what last thing I heard.
That's the plans.
Yeah.
For sure. So I had seen some shit like, I don't know, it was a while back or whatever where, y'all was having like a memorial or like what would you call it? Like
it was just a birthday party. Yeah.
Okay, a birthday party it was on Von's birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all was had an event going or whatever and it got shot up.
Well, so it ain't the event didn't get shot up. We had an after party. I announced it on the microphone, and then we went to a club. The club shut down now permanently. But I guess some people was in the inside shooting. Oh,
so it was an after party at the club.
After party, yeah. And then they said, of course, some of the blogs said, King Von after party. That's when I was on the little news thing. But yeah, they said it was shot up, but.
Okay. Damn, so it was just random up. So how crazy is that where y'all just celebrating and then shit like that happen? And how common is it?
I mean, how common is the shootings?
Yeah.
Shit, it's common.
Yeah.
I thought when you just said
celebrating though, like it's
you just
hard.
Celebrating, yeah. When you just celebrating this, it'd be crazy because it's like, damn, you can't never have a good time out. It's always something. Because even like last week, I was just at a gathering and it got shut up and I had to duck on the ground.
Damn.
So yeah, I played dead.
So at that event, at the birthday party, that's crazy. It's funny, but it ain't because
that's why I found out the laugh. It's not funny.
Like she laughing,
because we laugh about shit that people supposed to be crying about.
It's crazy, but it is life though. But it's like that's tragic though, because it's like that shit could be a split second, a little inch away.
It was literally an inch away.
Damn, see, I didn't even know that. Yeah, but
I thought I was a target.
Damn.
What's funny?
Damn. God, crazy.
I thought I was a target because of my people, because it was about 500 people there, and I kept seeing them, kept looking, but look.
Damn. So it, like you feel like it was that close.
I'm like, damn, because I kept hearing the bullet. It was close. I felt the wind. So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, they trying to get me and somebody else. So that's why, I just flew on that ground, played dead. Don't shoot me again. I'm already shot.
How long did the shooting last? That ain't funny because like the stand over motherfucker said people be ignorant as hell. Like on the real, like, it ain't funny, but for real though, you
About
know how that shit is.
2 minutes.
Damn, yeah,
That's a long time for some shooting.
Yeah, that is a long.
Fighting for 2 minutes is long.
Shooting is crazy, but I know how it go. But damn though, so I'm saying though, so like that shit happened with Mellow Buck. She was throwing her at the party. Her album release party. She got out the way a little bit. She tried to get out the way, like whoever, I don't know, somebody dropped low, whatever. But it was tragic. Like a lot of people got shot. A lot of females died. A couple people got. It was tragic. What was your thoughts when you heard that? Like,
shit crazy to me because it's like people, like I said, people out celebrating, and it's always some shit that go on. And I said, like, everything be relating, like I'd be like, damn, that sounded like the shit that happened with Vonnie. He was celebrating his album release party, and he get killed. She celebrate her shit, and some other people get killed.
I ain't think about that.
Like I'm like, damn, it seems like people study throwing shit for music and shit. They shooting shit up. Like, is jealousy? Like, what is it?
I think her boyfriend died and her best friend.
Yeah, and a couple people that I know personally that got shot there.
Damn.
So yeah. That's stuff I'm not. But then I think we had like a couple mass shootings this year in Chicago.
Yeah.
Mass shootings, like what the.
What's to that though? Like that's some new shit though.
I feel like it's the young that's trying to prove themselves, and it's and then everybody want to catch a body, everybody want to do this, everybody want to be that and whatever like that. But that shit not cool until y'all lose somebody. Now y'all ass crying. Now y'all want retaliation. Now after y'all retaliate, now they want retaliation after that. It's like
never in the cycle.
Yeah, that's
shit sad though. You right though. But damn though. So is it even safe though to go out though? Like
it's safe. Shit, I'm going out when we done.
You going out? Man, when the last time you said you just got shot at? When?
I mean, I've been out every day since.
Like, huh?
No, I've been out every day since.
But when was that? Like a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 weeks ago?
What was that?
Last week?
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday, y'all got blue at
8 days ago. We got blue at literally.
And then
I had to get my phone repaired because it flew under the car.
Man, listen. Man,
what's funny? It's the truth.
Y'all playing dangerous up here, man. So what is like y'all try to go out the way, but sometimes it still be some bullshit.
I mean,
because that's what Mellow Buck. That's how I sound like.
That's out the way, and then it been shit. Her shit was downtown. Dude, them got shot and killed up downtown. So I was like, damn, if you go to the good neighborhoods, it don't matter. Yeah. Shit, wherever a big crowd, that is shit.
That's true. Yeah.
Better leave early.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These little shorties, boy, they it seems like they ain't playing on the real. Like you say, it was multiple mass shootings. But yeah. All right, so with that, I'm gonna give you the flow,
Yeah, basically, y'all, I want y'all to shop the brand Cruel Culture. I've been in business for 5 years. I don't plan on stopping no time soon. I might take a couple breaks in between time because I like to have multiple streams of income. With that being said, I got some other shit coming out. Like I said before, I got a hair care line coming out. I want to open a lounge, all type of shit. And I just want everybody that's watching to know, if you got a brand, if you got anything, you got a business, I want you to know, it don't matter if you make $1 a week or if you make $1,000 next week, don't stop, because it's going to be that one person that wear your shit that everybody want to wear, because basically you making money nowadays off popularity. That's exactly how it's going, and I'm a person that can tell y'all that, like, right now, that's how that shit going. But yeah, stay tuned for me, y'all. It's not the end of shit. I mean, it's the end of shit with this, but for Cruel Culture, we going up.
For sure.
That's it.
All right, for sure. Peace.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.